You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. Okay, so I've been basically getting into this game called Sonic the Disaster, and low-key, I've been having a fun time with it. You know, I made Sonic.exe, and I made Cream, and I made fucking what's his name, Metal Sonic, and you know, I'm having a fun time with it. But I'ma just say this right now. I wish there were more survivors in the game, but like I know there's like already Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Rouge, Shadow, Metal Sonic, Cream, and you know I like those. I like playing as those characters. But you know, I wish they had fucking Sonic, but no, apparently he's fucking blacklisted because Sonic is a fucking EXE, and apparently there's fucking lore in the game. I didn't know there was fucking lore in the game. I didn't know there was like a hint of a story. I thought that this shit had no story, like Dead by Daylight or some shit. So you know what? I want to add my own concept and ideas into Sonic the Disaster. But you know, I want to show my own ideas, so let's just jump right into it. Okay, so my first idea for a survivor for Sonic the Disaster, I think we should add Surge. Why? I think she'd just be really cool. I don't know. So I got a move set for her and stuff, so I'm gonna just show it to y'all real quick. So, her first move, Electric Charge. Basically what this move does is that you can punch the EXE, but the longer that you hold the charge in, like the longer that you hold the button to use the move, the longer the stun will be on the EXE. And you know, you can use it in multiple different ways. One way that you can use it is like if the EXE is chasing you and there's nobody else around you, you could just wait until they get close, punch them, and then run the fuck away, and you know, they'll still catch up to you, I guess, but they'll still give you enough time to, you know, get away from them. Another situation that could happen is if, like, you know, you're jumping the EXE and stuff, you know, you're kicking their ass, and then you decide, you know what, how about I join it? So you charge your like little punch thing, and then boom, he's stunned. And yeah, here's another one. This move is called Electric Lock. Basically, it's just a range attack, but this time, instead of being like locked in that position, you can aim it basically anywhere, because you know, that's what you're supposed to do with range attacks, you know. But basically, it doesn't really stun them, it just basically hits them, so it's kind of like another get off me kind of move. Now, our final one for Surge. Let me just read the script real quick. Unlike Sally's shield, it stays on your ally or yourself basically forever if the EXE doesn't hit it. But if the EXE does hit it, they get hit for 2 seconds, giving the ally or you to escape. Unless they're colossal, but there's a twist. Once you have used it on your ally or yourself, you can't use it anymore until the shield is broken by the EXE. Then it will go on cooldown for 30 seconds. Plus you only have one, so you and multiple allies can't use it at the same time. So yeah, basically just like that, and those are all the abilities that Surge that I want to have as that. And also, if you want to see what the minions and what I think she would look like, here you go. Next up, my next wish list, Sonic.exe. Yeah, I want him in the game. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool. Next up, Omega 1 2 3 4 5. I want his ass in the game, and I got some moves, and I got some of what he could be like. So first of all, let's get this out of the way. He's a fucking tank, okay? We're not gonna make him anything special. He's gonna have a lot of health. He's gonna have more health than Metal. You wanna know why? It's because he's supposed to tank the hits. He's supposed to like shield the other guys, but not like Sally's shield where they give it or something. It's more like he gets in the way of like the EXE and just takes the hit, since I want him to have like a bigger hitbox, you know, so he could easily have a better time like tanking the hits of the EXE. But just because he has more health and has a better time getting hit by the EXE, and he's supposed to be a tank, doesn't mean that he should also be unprotected as well. Here's the thing, he isn't like the other survivors where he runs at the same speed. his speed fucking sucks. It sucks booty cheeks. Like, I mean, like, when he runs, it's basically just like the normal, like, walking speed as is, okay? His speed is not good, which means getting away is way more harder, so that means that you still should protect him, just because, you know, he's supposed to be the tank. I know people already complain about Metal's health being way too fucking high, and, you know, and I knew that, oh shit, how am I gonna add, like, you know, a tank type character into this, you know, thing if people already complain about a fucking, like, character with too much health. So I decided to add a complement, which, you know, decreases speed, you know, the thing that needs you to get away, you know, the thing you need to get away with. So, you know, that also complements it, and also kind of deals with the gameplay of having to work together. Now let's get to the moves. Now, basically his first move, what I want it to be, is to be like a little grab thing. So basically the way to work it is just to get close enough to the EXE, and then you just grab them. And they could and you could basically grab him on forever, but on the EXE side, there would be like a little button to, like, you have to press it like really fast to get out of it, and then once you get out of it, the fucking Omega will just be like stunned after it, and then boom. Yeah, and either the EXE can run away, or he could start attacking Omega since he's stunned. But, you know, yeah. So the next move is basically kind of like a stun thing, but kind of not really. So basically this will be like, if the EXE is close to Omega, then Omega can do this, where he basically grabs them, but it isn't like the actual grab, but this time he picks them up, puts them up into the air, and then fucking smashes them to the ground, giving him enough time to, you know, like, run away, because he's fucking slow as shit. Also give him self-destruction after he gets hit, or after he, like, falls down or something. Okay, yeah, so basically those are all my ideas for Sonic the Disaster. I hope you liked it. I sorta had a fun time making it. So, yeah, in conclusion, those mini moderators on the fucking Discord server are bitches.